Brought to you by TNZ Home Improvement.
All right, welcome back everybody. And as we said, it's Thursday, and one of Khary's favorite segment is the do-it-yourself segment, DIY, and this is sponsored by TNZ Home Improvement. But Khary is not alone today. He has Mr. Enaldo Bynoe with him, and we are going to do something carnival, it looks like. Khary.
Hey, thanks a lot, Rishi. And again, this is brought to you by TNZ Home Improvement. With me this morning is Enaldo Bynoe of At His Hand Creative Studio Limited, and we are going to do a little bit of carnival decor. So if you're going to do some, if you're going to do a carnival party at home and you want to spruce up your place a little bit, he's going to give us some tips on things you can do to create that carnival vibe in your home or your office or wherever you're going to do your carnival event. So good morning, Enaldo.
Good morning, Khary. How are you today?
Good, man. Good. And we all gloved up already because we're going to do some work here, and I see you have red glitter, gold glitter, red paint, yellow paint, and we have some styrofoam happening here. So, I'm looking forward to what we're going to do. Now, we have the finished product here already, but let's see how we get to that finished product.
Yes, so, like for Carnival, people like to spruce up the places and stuff like that. So I wanted to bring something small, lightweight, and you can still get the effect that you want.
And this finished product is very beautiful, but let's hide that away for now, and we're gonna see how we get from this blank piece of styrofoam into this nice finished product.
Right. So we get a piece of styrofoam, the desirable size that we want.
Right.
And what we do is we get our pattern on it.
Okay, so I see you've sketched out the pattern.
Already sketched it out. How you could do it too? You could either get like a piece of paper, Bristol board. You sketch half. Right. You fold the paper in half, sketch it, cut it out, make a stencil. So that way you get an even
so both sides will be even, right? That makes sense.
Right? So I'll just cut out the styrofoam here quickly. We use one of these utility knives.
Exacto knife?
Yeah. So we come like a human jigsaw.
Right.
We just kind of up quickly.
Now, Enaldo, you make this look so easy, but again, it's because you have quite a lot of experience.
Well, the good thing is we have enough pieces that you could try.
All right. No, I don't want to mess it up,
No, it have no messing up in art, man. it have style. We make a style out of everything.
Well, that's what we say in food as well.
Every fault is a fashion.
Every fault is a fashion.
Right?
That's like they say, visualize in the eyes of the beholder.
Beholder, exactly.
But it doesn't seem to be a difficult process to make something like this, at least so far.
No, it's not difficult. Unless you really have no hand-eye coordination.
So that's somebody like me.
So what we do is we can stick it into the styrofoam before
and I'm going to cut out the eyes here now. So
Khary, you are accustomed to work with wood, so styrofoam should be something easy for you to work with.
Should be. I hope I don't break it because wood is a little more sturdy, and the styrofoam a little more delicate. So I hope I don't mash everything up.
And then we'd have an abstract mask.
Khary looks like he's struggling a little bit there,
Because I'm really trying not to ruin what Enaldo has started here. And while I'm used to and versed with working with the lumber, maybe something like styrofoam is not my forte.
Well, the good thing about it is as easy as it looks, it's good to see that it's challenging for somebody like Khary.
Exactly.
All right, so let's punch this out here. There we go.
We make a little mess there. Right, you want to try the other one or you want me to do it for you?
Hey, because you'll work faster, I'll let you do it because time is of the essence.
And just to remind people, Khary, that Enaldo Bynoe, he was one of those responsible for Christmas decorations on set. So all of these,
ones, correct.
Exactly, all of those fancy Christmas trees that you would have seen and the little ornaments that you would have seen that were
hand-decorated and handmade ceramic ornaments that were done for our wonderful Christmas scene here and our Christmas decorations during the season.
All right, so the mask is
I can see that yours is more even than mine. Mine has a little slant going down there, but as you said, it's art.
This will be your side then. Right, so we have the paint here now. What I did is portion out the paint in the front section, but whatever color we're using in glitter, I try to use the paint as well, so in case like glitter misses, you still have the color on the inside. Some people like to use the white glue that dries clear. But if the glitter damages, you'll see a big white spot. So I try to cover the same paint color as the same with the glitter.
All right. So you're doing an outline here with the red paint, which is going more on the interior, is going closer to the...
So we know that we want to keep the edges for the gold.
Right. And notice how he just uses the edge of the brush here to, create that contour. right, and as we continue here, just a reminder that Enaldo is one of the directors of At His Hand Creative Studio Limited, and we just thank you for coming out this morning, Enaldo.
Thank you.
And so far, this is looking fantastic.
This is just one of the many things we do. We try to do unusual props and simple props too as well to add to decor. So now as we have the paint here, and the paint is wet, you put the
so that's one of the tricks.
So as this dry, it becomes like a glue for the glitter.
I see. Oh, you just shake it off like that. Look at that.
We're done.
Look at that.
Right?
Oh, nice.
So let's try the gold. So the gold, I use yellow for gold.
Oh, I was wondering what that strip there.
Yes.
You thought it was going to be white, Khary?
Was that?
You thought it was going to be white?
No, I was just wondering,
Okay. Yeah. But, Enaldo, so where are you all located if people want to...
We are on Carnival Savannah Road in Sugarwaners right now. We have a workshop there that we create. The people in the area call it Santa's Workshop.
Santa's Workshop.
Because
And so you're like, are you Santa or one of the elves?
One of the elves and Santa at the same time. I was making a joke with someone the other day. I was saying, even though I'm the boss, I said the boss don't give me any vacation. So I don't know when I'll get vacation.
So if people want to get contact information from you, what is the contact number that they can call?
They could use 327-3929. They could even find us on Instagram and on Facebook with Artisan or Enaldo_create. On Instagram, you'll see most of the work there posted.
And we could actually see
Enaldo
that
is
information
Enaldo.
on the screen right now.
Yes.
Yeah. And the information, the contact information and the name of the business is up on the screen in case people want to contact you to get some fancy stuff done.
Yeah, that's right. And we're doing craft right now, but that's not all you're limited to. What are some of the other things you do as well?
We do event decor as well.
Okay.
Like full event decor from weddings, parties, corporate functions, all those different
So when
things.
Khary's getting married, he knows where to go.
Yeah. Hopefully soon, because we can do some extra
Soon,
jobs. Yeah,
I agree with
sure.
you. Have it done soon.
All right, so here we applying the gold to the yellow.
Right. So I see the gold falling over the red hair. Is that going to cause a problem?
No, well, usually I move the bag, but seeing that we here and we can make a little extra mess. We can do that, yeah. Right? So we have that there, and usually
And you continue the gold on the outside.
As well.
Yeah.
All right.
Right? So we do it while the paint is wet, so we get the full coverage that we need.
Yeah, and there is a finished piece that we want to show people so that they can have an idea of what it looks like, Khary.
All right, so let me just grab this right here. And as you had seen earlier, this is what the finished product is going to look like. So just like we were demonstrating over here, there's a gold on the interior here, then we have this band of red. And again, it's very important to note that he applied the glitter while the paint was still wet,
yes.
so that the glitter would stick to it. And you work in your layers, so then afterward, the dry glitter falls off,
could always add
the ones that adhere
like
to the paint stays.
Like how we did the ornaments and stuff, you could also add like little rhinestones or whatever it is you want to do.
Just like, Carnival is color, Carnival is mass, so you could spruce this up any way you want. All right, so again, this was brought to you by TNZ Home Improvement. This is DIY Now, and thank you, Enaldo Bynoe of At His Hand Creative Studio Limited for sharing your art with us this morning.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.